Guys and dolls, I wasn't planning on doing another video, right? And I've had to calm down a wee bit, you know, and get myself sorted out because basically I went online and I'm get hit with this fella Schofield. Um, he's going on the Channel 5, so he is on a program called Castaway, where it's all about him and he's on his own for 10 days, and it's going to be his way of trying to come back into the public. But I want people to understand, right? This was a 15-year-old boy that was groomed, right? Not only just groomed by somebody, but he was groomed by a celebrity, somebody who was in power, you know? It's just like a professional, like a doctor or a minister or a priest, somebody in profession, a policeman, they take advantage of somebody because that person looks up to them. Now, I know not all yous will know what it's like to be groomed, but I do. I know exactly what it's like to be groomed on more than one occasion. When before I was even 12 years old. Okay. Now I know not a lot of you will know either what it's like, what it's like to live that, what damage it does to some men and women. Because the damage is never seen then. It's never ever then. It's always later. You know, and this is the problem. People don't realize they think he was 15. Well, he didn't do nothing until he was 16 or whatever. We whatever got him a job and everything and proper done it proper, you know. And then once he done what he once he was finished with him, he just discarded him, you know. Now I know that people like that involved in that kind of thing at that time, sort of it doesn't affect them. But as life goes on, that's when it affects them. And I can only talk from personal experience, and that I am truly disgusted that a man of power, such power, of full of Schofield, is allowed to go from, after getting kicked off one channel, is allowed to go on to another channel, Channel 5, and given this opportunity, this app's platform, to try and make us say it's okay. But that just tells me that's where we're going. That's the way we're going in Britain, you know. Before we know it, the age of consent is going to come down, and it's going to be fine with old men, 60-year-old men, taking advantage of adolescent children. That's where we're going here. You know, we've just put one on telly. We're putting one back on telly. And like I just can't get my head around it. That nobody seems to think that there's this is really really wrong in so many ways. Unless this is the way this country's going. You know. So I think we all need to start asking some questions here and like try and understand exactly what's going on in our society. Now, I'm the last person to say an older man can't go with a younger man or woman. But in our society there is limits. You know what I mean? There is limits. I know when I was 15, 14 and 13, I thought I was a bit of a man, a bit of a boy. I was drinking and all the rest of it, brought up in curb, blah, blah, blah. But when I look at 14 and 15-year-olds now, I realise how vulnerable they are and how vulnerable I must have been, because you don't see it at the time. This is the thing, you know. Our children at 14, right up to, I say, about 16, 17, are really, really vulnerable. 18, 19, and into the 20s. I know when I was 20, I was doing my second sentence. I was finishing a 6-year sentence, and I'd already done a 3-year sentence in Northern Ireland, and I was finishing a 6 in England. So I know a 20-year-old can look after themselves and isn't stupid. So we're not saying, like, this isn't an ageist thing. I'm the last person, trust me. I'm having a baby to a younger woman. I'm the last person to be like that. But I'm trying to explain to you that at certain ages, they're just children. And they're so easy to take advantage of. You must understand this. And this man not only just took advantage of a child, he He was in a place of power. It's the most, to me, it's the worst you can do. It's the worst you can do. You know, it really is. And then they're giving them a platform, Channel 5. Well, I'll not be watching Channel 5 ever again. I don't watch TV, so I don't even know why I'm saying that. I've stopped watching TV a year ago. You know, I'm just, without trying to tell people what to do, I think that's maybe what I was doing there. But Channel 5, that's up to you whether you are going to watch it. You know, I think it's disgusting on so many levels. On so many levels. And um, to be honest with you, I'm not shocked. I knew they would have brought it out around about this time. Perfect timing with Puff Daddy and Hugh Edwards. Puff Daddy and Hugh Edwards, you know. Everything's always timed and hingy to be hingy. You know, this is the establishment once again. This is one of theirs, you know. Why does he even want to do this? Why does he? Why does he? You know, we're not asking for blood. We're not asking for reparations. We're not asking for anything else. We know we see. He showed himself. He showed us who he is, right? So we now know, right? That's it. Just stay away from us. We don't want to see you on TV anymore. That's not the type of people we want to look up to on TV. Our celebrities should not be doing things like that and then giving more platforms on other channels to carry on. That, you know, like I say, I'm not asking for anything bad. I'm just asking that there be the same courtesy bestowed to him that would be bestowed to anybody in the working class if they behaved in this manner. You know, you would certainly would not get a chance to do it again. You certainly would not be back in the school. You would not be back in the church, or you would not be back working as a doctor. Okay, that's fact. So why is he back working as a presenter? Because that's where we're going. This is where we're going with this. You know, we know where it's going. This is the start. You know, Castaway on his own in 10 days. Oh no, I mean, he's an actor. He's been doing it all his life. We know what he behaved like on this morning with people. It's all out there how two-faced he was. We know who the man is now. I don't know what else to say. I'm just glad I was able to get through this without getting too emotional. Thanks very much for getting this far.